was Singer J for you. That's a different one. That's a new one, Singer J.
No, not really. That was done from last year, but I mean.
Your boss said you can't stop me now.
Yeah, but I have a collaboration with that one now, which me and Sean Paul video is gonna be soon too.
Alright, but let me do my right introduction
I'm
first.
saying you just delve right into the conversation and not...
Yes, it's a new one. It's a new one. So welcome back to Nightly Fix, guys. You're listening to Ari right now. Kimmy is doing this interview tonight. Thanks, Anorak, for joining us, DJ Burns. We got Singer J joining us officially for the first time.
Yeah, for real, for the first time.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a warm welcome, huh?
Yeah, that's what I said. Singer J, like, you trip me with your voice sounds so nice when you sing.
And when him talk is a complete
you come like you can DJ.
Right? Yeah.
That Egyptian thing about it.
Yeah.
DJ.
I don't know Egyptian, them and all of them youth, there's some youth, they will still fall under our banner, so they don't know. I mean, Singer J has been around from the early 90s, you know, they never have Mr. Babande, which is one of Jamaica's greatest songwriters, so, I mean, the music is an inbound concept for right, that's why the voice is so, I mean, it's so purified. Jamaica would have said a blueprint, something, you know, attitude have to surround my voice. I'm one of the natural voice that's still standing around here. You know
we can agree.
Straight. So, I mean, yeah, I worked Marcus gave a celebration a couple weeks ago down at IRFM. When I finished performing, I was so tired, that's why I look at you run, come to me and say, "Sir, can I say something to you?" So I said, "Go ahead." He said, "Why you talk like that?" And then when you're on the stage, it sounds different. I said, "Well, you know, it's just a natural talent. So, I mean, I speak different, but when I sing, come off with a different flair, you know what I mean?"
Yeah.
But all of that is in band concept, I guess, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But I think the Star said it best, right? Like they said in an article I was reading today, it said basically you're eluding fame. I agree with them. Like you came on the scene for such a long time and you've had hits. So like, why aren't you as big? Why you think you aren't as big as you projected to be?
I mean, first of all, I was an artist that I came about in the early 90s, and I was with Q45 along with Elephant Man, Dan English, Kids and Eggnog, and
long time you come.
yeah, I don't really know what the goes, but something goes, and Q said he don't want to do anything anymore. But in the long run, I find says Elephant alone in one deal because at that time Elephant was really hot to the higher level, and all of them something. I mean, it was just finished with Greensleeve, and VP also wanted him. So I mean, the spotlight was around him. So I mean, I never really take too much of that into consideration because as I know from when I was a kid, I was singing and tearing down the ghetto, especially down in Waterhouse Olympic, where summer kind of where I originate from. So I always been mashing down places from when I was a kid. People have to fix up back other people's zinc fence in the neighborhood. So I mean, with all of that and said so done, I always like to read the Bible because I used to go to church with my grandma by my father's side. So I always see this thing in the Bible that say, Almighty call on singers and players of instrument. So I always say, well, I never see a DJ in the Bible, and I'm a person that can sing to thrill the soul of any individual, whether you're up or you're down. So I always have those motivation in myself and those self-esteem and self-reliance. So I just keep moving from them time, and I never really signed to anyone. I never have anyone spend $100 Jamaican in my career. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that I think I didn't get the glory in Jamaica, but as I tell Winford the other day on stage, I've always been an artist that's been touring many. Every year goes by. Doesn't matter which time of the month, I mean, especially in the summertime. It's just that this time now, the music kind of grow to a different dimension in Jamaica more. So I try to do more groundwork within the carpet and a lot of people that I'm working with. Also my PR, Kevin. So, I mean, as I tell many other people now that I'm getting this particular platform in Jamaica, to finish 3 passports, it couldn't be Moran Pint to Nigel Pint. That means the artists have to be touring somewhere along the world.
True. And you would just annoy you.
Well, you just like,
I
knew of him from him. I do like bust your gun and right with Elephant Man.
You know,
wait, sing it again.
Like wherever you are, none of them can let them no more. Y'all you what? You know, an Elephant. That was like Q45 song.
Right.
Yeah, the transition.
Yeah, that was like on the iceberg with him. People, that one on him, hands off. Can't touch it properly. Yeah, that was one of my. That was one of my first dancehall hit, though. You know, because I mean, even back then with the schoolers and it was a hype, and then I used to color my hair also like Elephant. So both of us used to have orange hair. It's the elephant man, energy god. I am energy Jesus. Because one of the most important thing that I think stand out for me, different from my voice, that make me who I am, I think is my performance. You know, I can count and maybe just my one hand in Jamaica, the singer are the singers who really can come on stage without harmony type of people to cool you down when you're tired. I mean, like to bring out that vocal of yours for maybe like a 40, 50, maybe an hour without sounding like you're cracking or like, you know, you're running out of breath, so we gotta take you off now. And I mean, the people who knows me and never know me before now seeing me, they know what I can do. So I mean, I think I'm a very performer and more energetic artist as a singer.
Wait, may I have ask you? You mentioned Elephant Man several times, and even referring to the story that you told. You have any resentment towards him any at all? The attention he was getting at the time?
I mean, to be honest, when I moved to Q45, I mean, Elephant wasn't there at that time. But he breaks up with remember him and Nitty and the whole of them break up after the scare them whole thing, you know what I mean? So at that time, me and him they are fully loaded many places because that song named Galiat was a current song at that time. So I mean, it was all good until, you know, ones and ones start to show like, hey, I'm just doing myself, you know? So, I mean, no grudge, no bother, no boundary. I just keep doing me too, you know what I'm saying? So, it was a wonderful experience too because, as I say, he's one of Jamaica's bad performer to me, worldwide.
Cannot take that away
even though, I mean, people look at songs like in current moment, but for me, I look at the longevity of the artist.
As much as I call him Jack Sparrow, I cannot take
doesn't matter because even half of the shows them that keep like over the weekend here in New York or wherever, or Canada with Shabba and whoever was on the concert, Elephant took
always traveling.
So, I mean, it is what it is for all of us, man. Just live and live, love and love and love, live. You know what I mean?
Your name still cool?
I mean, if we see each other, we yell, yes, but like maybe back then before, it's not like that because just the way you're trying to hear him to the top with yours, I think that's the same point for me. And if I'm gonna be around an individual and I'm seeing where you're not giving me the full support of what I'm doing, I mean, especially a person like me with this voice, so I mean, you know what I mean?
So he wasn't like pushing, say, yo, sing a day. Right.
Nah.
That's not how I would say it. Sing a day.
Sing a day.
Easy, man. Yo, Theo. Yo, and that me I tell you, look how I'm going to climb up on the box before me. Nobody climb back on the next floor.
Yo, it's a really good idea.
But glad say never me one do it.
I mean, if you listen to the show, him know that. I mean, Singer J was one of those artists, you know, I really give Elephant a lot of strength within the music. Perform at some fest, so many different shows that people maybe think Elephant wasn't going to take it in that time. And just the energy of the both of us, I mean, we took that show. So, I mean, I lift my hats off to all of the work that he done over the years, but, you know, we all have to do what we have to do to make it to that decimal point that we aim for, you know what I mean?
Why do you think Singer, Can't Stop Me Now connect with people in this generation? Because he's been coming for a long time now, and then it's like you just now being reintroduced to people who probably think that you're just a boss. You know?
I mean, I think what one of the main factor even before that song is most of the artists in Jamaica that I can see as an individual who's here for many years. I mean, I think when they don't have help or someone who's really gonna like put a little focus on what you have, and the first thing is for someone to believe in what you're doing. Because if they're not going to capture that belief, there's no way they're going to have the belief that you're going to make it out there to believe that you can do it. You know what I mean? So, when you really see the youth them from the inner city or the country, wherever they come from, make it to Kingston and make a way out, I mean, you have to lift your hats off to them. I mean, when they're not being spoiled after the whole thing now and you take it out of proportion because you think you're hot or whatever. But before all of that, most of us are some individual that, you know, walk to the studio, beg a bus ride, or, you know, it is a journey. You know what I mean? So when you see most artists, maybe about 98% of the artists, they make it, you really have to lift your hats off to them because, I mean, it's very hard. You know what I mean? And then the ones them know that really get the help to make an impact. I've been sitting here from those times seeing a lot of artists that people really put millions on them. And I don't know where they are today. So, I mean, when you're truly talented and you believe in what you're doing, sometimes you don't even watch what the next man has crowd around him or what is making him be ground. You know what I mean? Just continue to do you. So with the Can't Stop Me Now song, as I said, I was an individual that never stopped pushing. And I always been touring many places over the world. You know what I mean? So with all of that, it never make me feel like, yo, you know, having a day within Jamaica to get that superpower. And again, I still sing in many different shows all over Jamaica, the 14 parish of Jamaica. And I never been heard like, come off the stage. We don't want you here tonight. You come on at the wrong time. Hey, I want to sing about it. Everywhere I'm going to make a bag of night. And I've been all most of these events and the artists who is on the radio getting this big highlight. Sometimes I see them give him a stone, them give him a lighter, them call him down. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is still good to be around as an individual that goes out of your country more regular than to perform in your country. But when I do perform in Jamaica, Negril, the show called Spring Break every March. Automatically named Mr. Spring Break on the event. And I work in that show for almost 16 years. I get a plaque off the show the other day. So last year I
Singer J, you're blowing, you're lying.
Yeah, for real. And the show, each year goes by the show of all of these artists that make their way out that we can put our mind to for who gone from last year or the year before. And they all entered Spring Break whenever time you make that breakout or the artist with the hot song when Spring Break come around. Because it's my friend Keep It. And all those artists, I watch them. And sometimes when I say, yo, me I go work now before that man, because remember him kind of have some more curtain man say, listen, man, that man I go work, then someone said, then man say, listen, we don't work off a song with you. You is a dominant singer. You know what to do to rise a dead crowd, and you don't have to have a song on the radio to impact. I don't work no show in Jamaica, in the country, unless it's after 3, 4 in the morning. But I have this song, or I didn't have it. As I said before,
you think radio play is important though? Since I mean you're booking shows, you're traveling, people know you can move a crowd.
Radio play is the universal of it. It goes no farther than that.
The cherry on top.
That's it. Because it doesn't matter what you do underground. Just like a rapper in America. Yeah, man, underground long time. But then as that 97 put a finger on him, you're like, where he was? I'm like, he was underground doing shit. Yeah, but I mean, underground is great, you know. You already have an underground market, so you're coming to capture this market now. Just come like, when I'm on the IRFM road show the other day, I meet a couple of people on the floor, and then they're like, hey, your voice, where were you? What happening, you know? And then I see they automatically book me like last week Sunday for the school, the flow back to school thing in Portmore, in Jamarel. Pandemonium, and I get over there.
Because I'm saying, because I said, I mean, money on it. So I think that there is not like a fair space anymore because you have payola, even though you would like to think that it's fair play, but it really isn't. So you think that you do good music.
I think payola is nothing, you know, in terms of to mess you. I think it's always been good from that time till now. Because I mean, if you are anyone,
you advocate for payola.
That's what I'm sitting here wondering the same thing.
I mean, as I said, a payola is very good.
I'm not incriminating you.
Why? Why would you say that?
Because to get things out there, I mean.
Can you incriminate?
DJ
Burns, get your money, brother. Get your money.
Continue.
No man, but for real, a PR is a very great thing to an artist, man. Because a lot of times, as we said, things that you do, we haven't get to see it. Just like the same Spring Break over there, I see artists come up on that, and I mean, the people were standing and looking at him. And then the other day, he's on top of the paper saying, when he comes on, there was such a pandemonium. The sea get up and nearly run.
I will sing a judge.
You know what I mean? We don't really call him in the music, because as I said before, been touring all these years. I never see anybody come to a club in New York or wherever I go to say, yo, me come for pay my 40 years for see the man we call him next bedroom name down in Jamaica. That me I pay for see. No, people don't pay to see that. Only Jamaica people pay to see stupidness. Especially what artists going on with now. I mean, people always say this have to be a part of dancehall. But for me, who's been around before all of those artists, it doesn't have to be, because everything have an era, a time, and a space.
Stick a dozen pin, right? That's some more you stick a couple pin. You see, you've been around. Yeah, you've been around before.
Yep.
You initiated Singjay into this business, right?
Yeah, I'm one of the first.
So when you see Movada coming, you know, and people was, oh God, it's so fresh. Oh God, it's so new. I'm a singer, I'm a DJ. Oh God, how did you feel about that?
I mean, as I said before, in many ways you can feel like it's your time and always feel like the time is now. But no one at the time like the Almighty and the pursuing that you pursuing as an individual. Yes, you're going to see, and you're going to see another person. You're going to see another person glory come, and then this is all right. For instance, then, what if I should have be a bad mind person then, right? And as an artist break out before me, which way I know I'm here before this artist, I'd be like, a bad mind gully bop, you know, cause all them a talk about him today a long
He's
time.
the one to bad
Me still never see him when me a walk I go arrows and me a know Frisco Kid and Spragga Benzem and Daddy Screw and all these people. So I'm like, I would have bad mind a person which we don't even hear him from the last couple of months, maybe a year. What if I should bad mind Tamili? I only hear him like for 1.5 years or maybe 2.
So
I'm not hearing him more now, like how I used to hear him before. So, I mean, if I should have bad mind someone who was just going to stay around for a few, bad mind wouldn't count. So, everyone that come, they come for a purpose. Everyone that break out in the music, they break out for a purpose. Because they naturally have something in them that maybe someone else find deep inside of them that they didn't know that they have. So I always bless every artist that make a step into the podium, but it's you who's the individual supposed to know to hold yourself for like the Bounty Killer years or the Beanie years. It doesn't matter what these guys do, they still stand out for more than 20 years of Christmas. And that's not easy.
We know we're gone over time, but a whole heap of people listening this and will be viewing it. We'll see you and say, this is a case of the song or songs being bigger than the artist itself. You agree with that sentiment?
Can you rephrase that question?
People would see this and say, like, even they know the song, but they don't know the artist. Cause even me, I never know your face. You think that's the case with you? You agree with that sentiment?
Well, I mean, people have many different opinions. And I mean, if you get a phone call now, or you pick up a couple of phone calls, surely you'll be having maybe one telling you things that maybe gone over a couple of minutes more. So, I mean, for me, I mean, I'm just happy to know that more people, because I wouldn't say people just know for me, because I know that. I would have said more people now that know me that like, oh, this singer is very great. This singer is very talented. This singer seems to have far to go. Then another sister would have touched her and said, no, I remember when him have red hair. I remember when him said, "Y'all you what?" I remember when him said screeching. Him said, "I am not afraid." Him said, "I remember all of these things." So I mean, with those people who don't know and who just getting to know it, it combined to be one big fans all over the world. I mean, it is so. I feel so overwhelmed about the whole situation because when a man been working hard, any individual been working hard for whatever success you're looking for, and if you can't even see a sunlight of it, I know how that's going to make anyone feel fighting for what you want. So, I mean, I just appreciate the whole love from the people, especially the kids. When I go to Jamrel at the floor, it was 95% of kids and 5% of parents stand beside of them. And I mean, like, from I go like...
God, a song that will connect with any age group.
But you did a song before that in what, 2013? The song that Can't Stay Away.
Yeah, it's what I just tell you that I have a remix now with Sean Paul.
That's why I was getting
I also have this other song that I've been creating with Sean.
Yeah.
First of all, I have to lift my hats off to Nicky B, who's Mikey Bennett's son. We write songs together. I mean, he respect me as one of those singers from maybe like he was younger. And for me to get to meet him like about 2 or 3 years now. From that time till now we've been doing. Then he met up with Tamo J. And me and Tamo J was the one that really put the Can't Stop Me Now song together. So I mean, I have like a little team of people that really believes in my vocal. So we put things together and put it on. I mean, from the last 2 or 3 years, as you can say, you're getting to know me. Yes. So I guess we are doing something great. I've been on all the road shows and that I have. I've been on everything for the last maybe 2 months. So I mean, it get me more popularized with.
World boom! Because
the king of the dancehall according to Billboard.
Sean Paul. He in good company.
I mean,
and him do with Conscience.
Shana Peasy, and we have a new song with Conscience. We're gonna video that. That's a song for like show love for your kids and so forth. If you don't love your kids, I mean, we're gonna be against that. So, song. I mean, as Conscience been doing, And I've been seeing, I'm going to give you a little simple joke, and even Conscience can tell you this. For you just to get to know me. I remember like a year ago, I said to Conscience, I see a big tour coming up, I know him respect me a long time. So he was like, yo, yeah, man, I'm mad. Me I got mad them up, Me I said, so what? I'm open the show and I hear the man. Come here and call Delos. Call Dario. Some say, what is? Hear the man. Tell them where you just a singer. Some say, they show them. I just want to open them, hear the man. So if you open my show, when me I come and come to dance, go and disco. Future fan, but the same.
Right.
All these artists are my friends, so I know they're not going to hear and be like, oh, singer, act. No, it's reality of friendship of reality. Because they know what I can do. You know, I'm like, yo, we can't make you go on before me sing. We'll make a sing back. I said, come on, brother, I just go out there go sing. The man said, no, you, when you spread out your foot on your big fights and go out and back and back. As we said before, things like this is an inbound concept. And if a person like Master Griffith usually usher when you're just 1 year and 6 months, knowing you're the nephew of Mr. Babandi, and if you look at the legacy of Mr. Babandi, you know, say, I mean, come on, you know, something is there.
Yeah,
so I mean, I appreciate that you guys have even go over your time to accept what I have to say.
No, I'm glad you realize that.
Yeah, far over. So, with that said,
new stock, you know what I mean?
With that said, everybody will can find you on social media.
If they want to know more singing,
more about singing.
Let me say about an upcoming video that I'm gonna do like in a couple 4 days from now. This song is doing well between the dancehall and the radio also. It's on the same rhythm that my father have the song called Progress. I have a song on that rhythm called named Put Ya First. Okay. Getting very wavy in New York also. The dancehall, you know, because I don't know, but I think part of me is reside in the dancehall, even if I win a Grammy tomorrow morning. Because before I really start to get this airplay, the dancehall was the spot that I still go every night after I finish the studio. When I do all of this that I have to do now, and I go back to Nikki B House, finish up what we're finishing up at Stone Hill, I'm going to come back down by at least 1, 2 o'clock, and I'm heading to All-Star Thursday, and then I'm going to go Wappings. I'm not going home until 6, and by at least 11, 12, I'm up to go day studio again. And this is like every day before even you get to know me then. So, it's a non-stop thing, because remember, you don't have a team. You don't have someone doing anything. You don't have anybody spending a bag of money putting on shirts, all kind of thing. Yeah, everything is me. I split my own shirt. I pay my own PR. I do everything out of me because I believe in me. And the more I get a little edge towards the game, I continue to put more thing around what is structured to make it happen. You know what I mean? So, let me get them it. All day I be working hard to make ends meet. Back her up at the victory sweet. New stock believe. Tell them can't stop me now. After all the things that I've been through, them can't stop me now. Yes, I've lost some friends that meant no good. Them can't stop me now.
Alright, listen now. I have to stop it now. Sing a Jim, yeah, because I'm because of time. Me I stop it now.
Yeah, man, respect my innocent stock, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
It was wonderful being here. Happy to be here, and respect to all the intelligent people that really, never waste mommy money, you know. Run God class and do the right thing, and they here to make it be a bright future for anyone, you know what I mean? So, as I always say, anyway, I go for God to love the world that He gave His only begotten Son. Whosoever believeth in Him should not perish but have everlasting life. Because no matter what we think about what we think we want, we're not blind enough to see people leave earth with whatever you want to own. So just give thanks for life. See?
Amen.
Bless.